Hey, it's Butters, and today I'll be telling you everything you need to know about Knockout City. So, one question you may be asking yourself is Knockout City even worth it? And to that, my answer is yes. And the reason is because this game is filled with action, tons of action-packed gameplay, tons of things to keep your eyeballs glued to the screen, and it's just all around a pretty fun game. If you haven't downloaded it already, I suggest you already download it. And while it's downloading, you finish watching this video and get some few tips and tricks. So when you do hop in, you know what the you're doing. So without any further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so we have a tad bit more information. If you are a new player, you will be able to play for free all the way up until you get to rank 25. And once you get level 25, then you will have to purchase the game. But that gives you plenty of time with you and your buddies to try out the game before you actually have to fork over the money. So that is great to hear. I hope more developers do this. This is something that I believe is really good for a game. I believe it's $19.99 on Steam. I believe the main client it runs through is Origin, and through Origin you could get it through the EA Pass, or you could also purchase it outright. So I mean, you could do with it however you wish. I have it on the EA Pass, so I just go ahead and downloaded it. You get a few cosmetics through there, so you love to see it. But other than that, let's get a little bit further into customization. There's plenty of room to customize your character in Knockout City with a Fortnite-esque way of ranking up, and they give you back skins and currency in game. It makes it very incentivized for you to play the game, which I find very cool that developers do, and I'm very happy they took that step for this game because it's well needed. Customization in this game is pretty nice. You can go pretty in depth to make your guy unique, which I feel is very needed in a game like this, because you want to make your guy stand out. You want to make your guy unique, especially because when you load into a match, you literally pull up in a car looking all cool, y'all hop out, your whole team, and you'll be able to see your skin. And then same with the other team, and when you win or when you lose, there's different animations for that you can choose for how your person to react to a win or to a loss, you know what I mean? And you could really make your character yours in that way, which is very cool. You can mess with your voice, you can mess with your glasses and gloves. As you unlock outfits and stuff like that, each set of things that you get basically has a variant to it. So meaning when you unlock an outfit, you click on that outfit, and below there'll be different variants of it. So you'll be able to see all these different styles of the same outfit you wore. So you don't have to wear the original outfit. There's plenty of different styles to each person's liking, which is very cool. There is a shop like that does the bucks that you get ranking up that they give you. You can spend it in the shop that they update daily, that they always have cool skins and cool hairstyles and stuff like that in there that you can buy, that they're with the money they're giving you, you know what I mean? So it's very awesome to see that they're actually giving you some currency to spend in the store rather than just having to use real money. And on the real money subject, nothing is pay to win, so you do not have to worry. I know that is a huge thing that people worry about. Same as me, you do not have to worry. It is not pay to win. Really well done on the customization end. You could really get into it. You have 3 different brawlers as well. I forgot to say this, that you could all customize differently. So I mean, it's really up to you on how you want to do it. But yeah, so on the gameplay side of things, you're basically playing dodgeball, okay, with 2 lives. You get hit once, you have 1 life. You hit again, you'll get knocked out, and you have to spawn again, and the other team gets a point. So that's the basis of how the game goes. There's a few different game modes. So there's a 3v3, which is a race to 10 knockouts. There is a 4v4, which is a race to 12 knockouts. There's a party game mode, which switches up all the time. I think it's every few days or every week. It has more of a wacky game modes. And then there is Diamond Rush, which is a race to 30 diamonds. And I don't know if you've ever played Kill Confirmed on Call of Duty. Very similar. You're just confirming and denying diamonds when you knock someone out. And when you get knocked out, you drop diamonds as well for the other team to collect. So you're just trying to collect and deny diamonds. There is also a ranked game mode. So when you're tired of pub stomping and you're just saying it's too easy, it's too easy, there's ranked. Don't worry. You can see where you stack up against the world and play some ranked. Warning, this game can be a little action packed, like I said before, in the way of a little confusing. I don't know if you've ever played Overwatch before, but I sometimes get a little overwhelmed my senses with everything happening in front of me, and I can't even comprehend what's happening. Sometimes that does happen, I'm not gonna lie, and you do have to back up, and you just have to really break it down in your brain to try to figure out what everything's going on, because sometimes all the particles going off and stuff, it can be hard to understand what's going on in front of you. So that is a warning. If you do get a little overwhelmed, it can be very overwhelming, but at the same time, if you play in a style, you could avoid that. Okay, real quick, we're just gonna go through all the different types of balls in the game so that you have a very good understanding. So when you have your first few matches, you won't be confused by these, because these will definitely get you scratching your head when you get in there, because they all do very different stuff than a normal ball. So there's 5 different variants that potentially could be in your game. It'll just choose one at random when you start your match, and that will be the one spawning in for that match. So the first one that we have here is the cage ball. So when you get it and you throw it at someone, you basically you encapsulate them. So here he is now a ball, and you have a time period you see around him. It ticks down. You'll come out of the ball after that timer's over with. But it is a pretty good way to kill people that way. Or you could just use them as a ball themselves. Hit them with the ball, like the human ball or like the player ball. It is a insta kill no matter the health. So if they have both hearts, it'll still kill them in one tap. Very powerful. So we have the multi-ball, which is pretty self-explanatory. So you just want to you could really put the pressure down on somebody with the multi-ball. You can play it all sorts of different ways, however you really want to do it. But yeah, that's the multi-ball. There is the bomb ball. If you listen, it is slowly clicking a little faster because it's about to go off. What you do is you kind of time it so they don't really have time to throw it back, even if they do catch it. So that does half a heart. So if they get hit by it, it explodes. If they catch it and you timed it well, it explodes. It also sticks to surfaces. So if you don't even get a lock on someone, you could just get it like this, and then you could just free aim it to where you it kind of locked on him. It's okay. The next ball we're going to be messing with is the moon ball. The moon ball is the first thing you'll see is that we don't care about gravity anymore. Gravity has become 0 gravity. The hops become unbelievable. It also, when you hit a person with it, let me get a little closer so he'll actually get hit by it, it will make them fly and float up. So that is one thing to note when you get hit by that. If you just start floating up and you're wondering why you're starting to float, it's because you got hit by a moon ball. The next ball we're going to be talking about is just the normal ball. There's a few different things we can do with this ball. First thing you want to try out is the curve balls. What key it is for you or what it is on your controller. You could do this move, the little twirl move. And if you do the twirl move and then throw in the middle of doing the move, you'll throw a curve ball. So this is what I mean by that. So I'll do the move and throw it. And you see how it curved around him. So potentially if there was a wall here blocking all this, and I locked on from here and stood right here, there's a big wall right in front of me, I could throw it around the wall and hit him. This one's more of a sinker. So say I lock onto this guy, he's over there, and I want to hit him. I jump and I can throw it over with the flip. If you use the flip like you did the twirl, it'll throw a sinker, so you could throw it over a wall potentially. A lot of people don't see it coming, so unless they're a little bit better of a player, most of the time you'll get a KO with that. The last ball we're going to be talking about is going to be the sniper ball up here. This sniper ball is pretty useful. The main perk about this ball is you heard that noise right then. Right when it pops and you hear that high frequency noise kick in, that's when this thing goes beast mode. This is the hardest ball to catch in the game for this specific reason. So I locked onto him, and when I come up, look how fast is this. This dummy will probably catch it, but this is very fast. It is literally a gunshot. It is just a sniper rifle bullet. It is so fast. A lot of people don't even have time to react to that. And you can get a lot of knockouts, and you can get a lot of getting people weak with the sniper. Shaped like a football, which is pretty cool. You can't curve it, you can't do anything like that, is basically how it is. So those are like the main basic balls. And now I'm gonna get my friend in here. This is also very important, the fake throw. I'm not sure if I said anything about this, but the fake throw, very big, very big. If you get the fake throw down, you'll be doing amazing. Alrighty, So this is our last variant of ball, and this is actually just my friend. So this is your teammate. You just have to run at them when they go into ball form using their left alt or whatever it is on controller. I'm sorry, controller people. But you can do a couple things with your teammate now. You can throw them normally, and if you do that, it will be a one-hit kill on a normal player, even if they're full health. But you got to be aware, if they do catch your teammate, then they can throw them back, and it is a one-hit back as well. So you got to be careful what you're doing. The second thing you can do is turn them into a bomb. If you charge them up like that, you can turn your teammate into a bomb. Make sure you have space above you, because he is a actual item that goes up. He doesn't just spawn up there. So he will have to fly up. So if you're in a roof, he'll just hit the roof. So it'll let him up. He can control that manually, and he can go into maybe a cluster of enemies that are all together. So it can be very beneficial what you're doing. Other than that, this ball can be very useful if you and your teammates don't have any. This sounds just so wrong in so many ways. I apologize, guys. I'm legit just talking about KO City, I swear. Anyway, but that's really it with all the different variants. Other than that, I'm just gonna go through a few tips with you guys, and then I'll go ahead and wrap it up. All right, so we're gonna do some quick tips. So first of all, you see the outside perimeter of your screen. When it glows red like that, that means someone is aiming at you, and they're gonna be throwing it soon. So get ready to catch. If you see the little spark like you just saw, that means the ball is coming from somewhere you're not looking. So you better start looking there. Make sure you throw in your sinkers and your curveballs, and make sure you try to take advantage of closing distance like this and dashing towards the ball, so you don't get hit right there in close range. Make sure you do try to pass as much as you can. Passing is actually very OP in this game, and it charges the ball every time you pass, so it goes a lot faster. Right there, that just set up a great play for us to start off the round. And in the bottom left, you see our health as well. So you see the hearts, and when you hit someone, you see one disappear. Perfect. You want to be using your fakes just like that. That time I didn't even need to. I was already in his head. Sometimes that's just what you got to do. But that's the end of the video, folks. I appreciate it if you did get this far. I do really appreciate it. It means a lot. If you did enjoy it, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. See you later.